Okay, just about to get underway here. A good crowd building up here at the Holden Centre. So, as we mentioned, there's a few really good players for the Demons not playing today as they make their way back. Guys like Stephen May, Clayton Oliver, Jack Viney, obviously the man next to me, Nathan Jones as well. But good to see some new faces on show. And the Magpies got a pretty strong team out in terms of the new faces. Dane Beams is playing today, and a couple of guys are coming off long-term injury, Darcy Moore and also Jamie Elliott. So it'll be Max Gawn versus Max Lynch at the start. Free kick paid. It's going to go to the Magpies, and Max Lynch, yet to play a senior game. Sort of forward ruckman will take the free kick in the middle of the ground. So it goes long and wide, looking for Myercheck up against Frost. Ball gets over the back. Here's Wills for Collingwood. Handball out to Phillips. Wheels onto that left foot. Kick to full forward. Up goes Frost over the back. Main's a chance for the Pies. Quick snap around the body. He's out on the through for a behind by Myercheck, and the Pies get the first score on the board.
I think we saw, Jules, just then Christian Petrarca starting out that centre bounce. Didn't finish top 10 in the best and fairest last year. Looking for big things from Christian Petrarca this year. Just
on Christian Petrarca, do we mark him a little bit harshly? People are saying they want more out of Christian Petrarca, but is he tracking where we think he is, or does he need to give a bit more?
I think he's got enormous potential. We've seen the impact he can have forward 50. If he can develop more consistency, I think, throughout the season, we know the sort of skills, the game-breaking qualities he can be, Jules. I think he should be in the top 5 of the best and fairest. As he continues to build that engine and that fitness, I mean, I think he can be a superstar of the game.
The Magpies go forward through Aish, their second inside 50. Salem over the top of the ball for the Demons. And also Neville Jetta. We mentioned elevated into the Melbourne leadership group yesterday, and we'll have a bounce just inside 50 for the Magpies.
Braden Preuss starting full forward, 2 Jules. Max Gawn in the ruck.
We've actually got a free kick here to Jamie Elliott. So I think for all footy fans, it is great to see Jamie Elliott back. Didn't play a game last year, had so many troubles with his hamstring, and we know Collingwood's got a pretty dynamic forward line as it is. So if you throw in Elliott, and there's no Hoskin, Elliott and DeGoey potentially for the start of the season. So he's going to be a really, really important player for the Magpies.
Just wonder from a Collingwood perspective, Elliott back, whether it allows Jaden Stevenson to play more upfield too, give him some speed through the wing, Jules.
So Elliott with the first set shot for goal. It's a beautiful kick. And the Magpies on the board first. They lead 1-1-7. The Demons yet to score. So we're 2 minutes into this first term. Of course, this coverage on Melbourne FC brought to you by Zurich.
I think what's going to be very interesting for the D's, especially throughout the pre-season, the early part of the season, Jules, is we know they've got an elite midfield. Jonesy sitting next to us, of course, Brayshaw, Petrarca, Viney in the engine room. The bigger question marks are probably at either end, and how are we going to see these new look structures set up? Now, we see Wiedemann, centre half forward at the moment, Preuss playing deeper, how that's going to look. Of course, Jeffy Garlett adds some speed, and at the back, although Stephen May's not playing today, you just wonder how he's going to work in with Lever when he gets back, and Sammy Frost as well.
So back in the middle, Lynch gets that knocked down. Ground level, in goes Harms, puts some good pressure on. Here's a chance for Vandenberg. Ball on the outer wing, socket off the round by young Callum Brown. Both the Brown boys playing for the Magpies today. Ball comes back over to Harms. Good tackle there from Beams. And his first hit out back at the Magpies, and he's won the free kick. Didn't quite dispose of the ball properly there, James Harms, who I fully expect with that success as a tagger last year will be getting plenty of big jobs once again this year.
He certainly was a Joel Selwood in the final against Geelong. Became one of the best taggers in the league, Jules, James Harms.
So long ball from Beams up towards half forward. Up goes Myercheck. Got it at the second attempt. So probably just a little bit too far out to score. One of the real surprise packets. Recruited as a defender last year, Brody Myercheck. Ended up being a very good forward for the Magpies. Up there towards Big Cox, over the top. Frost dropped the mark. We got it at ground level. Some good pressure from the Pies inside 50. Brayshaw sweating over the ball for the Demons. Umpire calling play on. Lewis goes in.
There's some heat at
Wills. There is.
There's some heat, Jules. I think Simon Goodwin's come with an approach today. Jonesy, are you live to take this game pretty seriously? I know you mentioned it wouldn't be crazy out there, but certainly he's wanting to